We're in. There we go.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. If anyone cares to watch, I don't know why you would, but fine. So, would you like to introduce yourself, Mr. Phoenix?
Yeah, my name is Phoenix. My channel is called Phoenix. I do reviews and narration mostly, and a bit of health stuff. And I've also got an Instagram account where I post some of my artwork. So that's what I do and where I can be found, basically.
There you go. He's around. Uh, I'm here. If you're watching this, I assume you already know who I am. Or if you don't, just click subscribe. Watch the videos. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. So, we're going to go through all the news. We may I don't know what I've done to crack you up already. We're going to go through the news as we usually do, and then at the end, I've got something a little bit more stupid and funny, and maybe it'll get everyone giggling. We've got some Certoisy stuff here. I'm not going to go through Certoise too much because, frankly, I think you're all going to get sick of it very quickly on my channel. But in particular, I want to highlight this one figure quickly. Yeah. Okay.
That is fairly odd, isn't it? It's an interesting
like
look.
squished down, super deformed kind of styly airplane. Fine,
Yeah,
sure.
it's
I've got
kind of
no
like
problem
the
with that.
Duplo version.
Yeah, the Japanese and stuff, they like the sort of squished down, cutesy versions of things.
Yeah.
Mr. Checo, hello, how you doing? Click the thing. Look, there he is. See, I'm professional.
Hey, man.
So you got this thing, it's all cutesy, blah, blah, blah. And then it turns into that. Which is slightly unfortunate.
The thing is, it's hard to say whether it's lazy or whether that is what they were going for.
I'm not sure, because this must be retractable, because it's retracted for the plane mode. And it looks like there might be hinges, so maybe this opens up. I don't know. But the fact that this can retract and extend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong there, man.
I don't know what they're trying to imply with that, but
yeah. Could do somebody an injury quite easily.
Someone misunderstood adult collectors.
Up and down like a ragman's trumpet and so forth.
But that being said, some of these things are actually cool. But let's ignore that. We're not going to go too much Certoise. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to spam everyone with it. I'm sorry. I'm just So we'll get rid of that. We'll actually close the tab. There we go. Okay. Actual Transformers news. Okay. All right. So we've got what's supposed to be unused actual G2 designs or colors that they never really use. Oh, hang on. Oh, the one that's all like the insects and stuff. Well, I'm not going to get the Japanese one because that would cost me like 3 kidneys or something. And when it comes over here, they simplify them and take half the features out. So it's probably not going to be worth having. But we'll see. I guess there's not much more I can say. I mean, did you see the Samurai one compared to the Shinkenger? They tore the engineering out of that thing and made the most simplified thing and probably charged the same. So we'll have to see that.
That's not good.
Yeah, well, I assume you're not really up on the whole power injury stuff, Megazords and stuff as well.
No.
Basically, at one point, they just like for like just gave us the same things. And then as a cost-saving exercise, they basically simplified things and took a lot of the engineering out. So it roughly did the same thing, but not as good. So they could charge less to make it. It costs less to make, but charge the same to sell it because it's an average price. So where are we? He's getting it. Oh, $113. Oh, right, eBay, yeah. Oh, yeah. DX done. No. The Don things. I'm not even sure they're actual Power Rangers, are they, or is that a parody
Intriguing.
series? They look more like Gurren Lagann stuff to me, but I don't know. But the point is, the stuff's just simplified and it's cheaper, and when it comes over here, it's not as good. But we'll see how we go. I did the Ninja Steel stuff. That's a bad enough example. Anyway, it's Transformers. Just side road. I can talk about that too, but side. Right. So these are supposed to be designs or color schemes that they were going to be released in G2 characters, which they never did. Which is weird
Okay.
because at least one of these actually got a G2 figure. I'm pretty sure, but you know. So you got, as it, I believe, Blunkall himself called Tangy Cheese Dorito Jazz, and that's just sure whatever. It's the G2 Laser Prime or Scourge if you want, with his knee pads flipped up for some reason. In neon green and yellowy, green, purple, and
G2 was kind of crazy.
it was, but that that Optimus Prime was the G2 Prime. That's the point. I don't know why they then release him in a different color. Like it's G. He already was G2. What are you talking about? And Jazz, I'm pretty sure got a G2 release, but it was basically the same one, but with different like labels and stuff like a different paint pattern. And I think he had like a different gun. I'm imagining like a bright blue one. I could be wrong. So I don't know where this came from, but there are probably people who are way more, knowledgeable than I. But not sure about that. And that's just the G2 Laser Prime again, in different colours. I mean, if this tickles your pickle, fine. I'm not that interested, I'll be honest. But and then there's this one, which is just another Seeker. I'm guessing they just made up another one.
Yeah, it kind of looks like.
But I'll be honest,
Now.
I actually quite like the look of it. The black and yellow, inside the cones, and if you can see the plane mode, they've actually got like a digital sort of cloud
Yeah,
paint.
digital camo. Yeah.
That actually looks quite nice.
Yeah.
I think it's called like Cloud Cover, something like that. I've got no attachment to the character, but he looks kind of pretty. Where are we? So apparently that was like an unreleased version of the Jazz or something, and then they've made this to make him into Jazz.
Right.
It means nothing to me. They've got him in these paint schemes.
Well, it's got a completist, didn't it?
Sure. No more pictures. Okay, all right. I just wanted some more pictures somewhere, but sure. I guess it's a thing. That one's kind of pretty, but
yeah.
Other than that, I'm not really sold.
No. No,
The
not
digital
majorly.
thing. Oh. All right. Turn off my camera for a second. Hang on. Where am I? Stop cam. There we go. Haha. Carry on. Sorry. Background. Yeah, I. All right. Okay, and now we got the first Predacon character for Rise of the Beasts. Yay! And it's that. Which is a Scorponok. Now it looks like the shoulder pads need to fold up, and it doesn't look great.
No, it is in keeping with the kind of live action style though, because they often make them slightly ambiguous looking, don't they? The ads and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know because they've doing like two different versions of each character. I don't know why I'm making hand gestures. You can't see me at the minute, but you know, they're doing like two different versions of the characters. So there's like one that looks like a really complicated like studio series version, and then there's this sort of one where it's more of maybe for younger kids.
Maybe.
We'll see the other ones in a bit. So you get him,
Well, I
and
mean,
you
it
get.
seems chunkier.
I mean, the shoulder pads fold out. The thing is, like ball joint shoulders, ball joint elbow, hips. That these days is generally like a core class or something. Yeah, it's usually what they do for smaller figures, not the deluxes. The deluxes usually get like universal joints.
Yeah.
So that could potentially be a smaller figure. I don't know, especially if it comes with that.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. You know, could it be? Could that be core class? Do you think?
Well, it might be a core class figure with another one, and they're going to pad it out to a deluxe price point. But
Maybe.
honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's
That's
like
the kind of feeling I'm getting with it.
you know when they were doing the like iguana skullgrin bomb burst whatever the pretender guys that they brought out in Legacy.
Yeah.
If we looked at that, you know, iguanus all ball joints, bomb burst all ball joints, skullgrin suddenly universal joints. So even from the picture, you're like, that's deluxe. It's it can be a little giveaway, but this is all ball joints.
Oh yeah.
So I imagine that might be like have this character with a glorified accessory, which bumps it up from core class to deluxe, and you're like, yeah, all right, of course it does.
Hey, Mikey.
Are you saying he looks like Greg Davis, or?
Yeah.
Actually, if I bring that up, he actually looks like your avatar on this, your little picture here next to your name.
Yeah. A little bit.
We'll see what happens. He might be alright, he might not be. But if we scroll down just a smidgen, we start getting into the 3-packs that they're bringing out. And, oh, look, it's that Air Razor that we didn't know if we were actually going to get, but we are going to get now. Because the other one's apparently like a studio series, and then this is more like a general release deluxe.
I like the vehicle mode of the Bumblebee in this one. It's a bit chunkier looking. Well, it's off-road, isn't it? So it's going to be, but...
Yeah. Look at this Mirage. He looks way better.
Mirage is probably the best looking out of all of them.
Well, the other one that they show, the Studio Series one, looks about 4 times the size and looks way chunkier. Whereas this guy actually looks slender like the on-screen model. So, you know. But he looks alright, actually. He doesn't look too bad. It's a bit sad that he's got part of a 3-pack, so you have to get the 3 together. Because I need another Bumblebee, obviously. But then this Air Razor is quite pretty, so... And it's not just a Kingdom remold. So... we got the alternate modes being here. That's not a bad little push, to be honest with you.
No, it's alright.
That's what we were talking about last time with Lucius and Bill and everyone. This is giving me Energon Dive Bomb vibes heavily. Because the legs become the wings and stuff like that. We had a big discussion about that because there was a different version, like a blue version of the mold that Mike wanted, and it was some special edition, blah blah.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, we went down the rabbit hole on that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
And this Bumblebee doesn't look as clunky as the Studio Series one.
Hmm.
That one looks a bit bigger. Is that? I don't know.
I don't know if it's bigger. It looks better proportioned somehow.
Hmm. And then the other 3-pack, if I remember rightly, yeah, is this. Being your Wheeljack or Elton John, as the case may be, your Nightbird, because you gotta have a fembot now in every possible team, and a heavily modified Kingdom Cheeto, which fine, fine. It's quite pretty for what it is, you know, compared to normal Cheeto. That looks a bit funky. Tiny
The
little
colour
arms.
choices are a bit odd, I think.
Yeah, it's like tiny little arms, tiny little, skinny little legs, tiny little arms, giant body, and by the looks of it, a huge kibble backpack.
Hmm.
And then you got Elton John here. Just want him to start singing Rocket Man at me. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually does in the film. Like honestly, I would not
There
be
might be
surprised.
some reference to it. You know what they're like.
I don't know. I don't dislike some, but and I mean
I'd
that
be
folds up quite
surprised. I
nicely.
mean, I can't think of another camper van that they've done. Like a
Um,
VW van. Has there
like
been one?
like that. I mean, you've got
Hmm.
your Ironhides and your Ratchets, which Ratchet was
Yeah, but I mean, it's specifically a VW van. I mean, it's a
no,
particular thing, isn't it?
no, not quite like that. No, but then you've had the licensing issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's probably what it comes down to, isn't it?
The closest thing I remember seeing, give me a second to find it, is Anagon Tone. Come on. No, give me a picture. Give me 1 second. Would be that is the closest I think I've seen before.
Hmm.
I know that's not strictly what we were looking for,
No,
but
no, but I know what you mean.
little cutesy van, ladders to get on top.
Hmm.
I don't know. They might be all right. They might not be. Was it? Hang on. Right. Hang on. Beast Alliance weaponizes Predacon Scorponok and Sand Spear 2-pack for $15. So that's definitely core class.
I would think.
And then you get the other ones are $60 for a 3-pack. I mean, I know it's technically $20 each, which probably isn't that bad, but $60. That feels a lot.
It does feel a lot, doesn't it?
I don't know why, because if you picked them all up for like 22 or something on their own, you wouldn't
Yeah,
worry.
I mean, they'd be $25 each,
Yeah,
probably.
but for some reason, stumping up 60 just to get, especially considering probably at least one out of the set you wouldn't want, because that's how these things work. Feels
Hmm.
like a lot. I don't know.
It does feel like a lot, yeah.
Uh,
So what would that be, about 45 quid then, roughly?
Probably 52, something like that.
Well,
But then we
I
pay the
don't know
same
if
price
years
in
would have
pounds
put
as
as
they do
much.
dollars, so it'll be 60. Sorry, it'll be 60
Yeah,
quid,
yeah,
if
yeah.
not 65, because we're suckers. Wow. If this isn't the most awful description of Cheetah. Cheetah, he's a warrior. His alt mode is a cheetah. You don't say. Key traits: confident, youthful, brash. Has someone seen like the first 5 seconds of Beast Wars? Is that what? And he was more like a scout than a warrior, but you know, whatever. And you got some promo pictures and all that kind of guff. I was saying before we came on to Phoenix, you've now seen Nightbird, Scourge, and Scorponok. You've only seen like 3 bad guys, and there's like 10 or something Autobots and Maximals. Like, heavily one-sided, unless that Scorponok's like what's the word I'm looking for? Unless it's like a drone and there's like 400 of them or something. I've just jinxed myself, I think, but. Yeah, not sold on that. But you know, I mean, $15 for a little fella like that and a weapon—that's probably not too bad, actually. I mean, how much are the core class figures on their own over here now? Like 12, 14 quid anyway.
Something like that, yeah.
So for an extra quid or so, he comes with that little one. So that's probably not that bad. Don't know what it does, but yeah. Okay, and what are we on to now? We're on to the old Instagram for Denisio or whatever it is, because he's a good source. We're going to get the War for Cybertron.
Like an NFL player.
The War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. And tell you what, let me just
Blood Bowl before.
Sorry?
They should have a Transformers team in Blood Bowl with pads like that, man.
Yeah. Try and find some game images. I said game, didn't I? Didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Didn't sound right when I said it. I was like, let's try and get some game pictures. Yeah, right. Okay, so this is what he looks like in the game. So he is a big beef bus, even in the game. But I don't think he's quite as big as that.
No, he's not as ridiculous as that. Frankly, the figure needs more. He needs more paintwork.
Well, the paint's always going to be lacking, but it's more he's chunkier than he is in the game.
He is chunkier, admittedly.
It's that, or it's just mistransformed at bad angles, but he's way chunkier. I'll just queue this up for the next one. Hang on. I'm planning ahead. I'm trying to be all professional. I'm not, but right. Yeah, okay. But we got him, and he turns into that, which looks as it should, and then it's got an axe.
Nice weapon storage, yeah.
Sure. You know what I was saying about the other one before, without going into details?
Yeah.
I think they've done it here as well.
Looks like it.
For those who weren't privy to our previous conversation, it looks like in the game you could turn the arm, basically turned it into the gun. Whoa, hang on, sorry, hang on, yeah. Yeah, Bonebus, I know, and look at you. Okay, I've looked at it. Yeah, okay. In the game, your arm's turned into the gun. Here, from what we're starting to think, you can actually disconnect the forearm and replace it with the gun. So, if you look,
it is looking that way, I think.
It's on one of the other figures is a bit more noticeable. This picture's a bit busy, but it looks like they've actually disconnected from the elbow and just put the gun there. And that could potentially just slide straight off, which means in about 5 years' time on eBay, you're going to have loads of these with missing arms.
Yeah.
Mike, you're not here to be allowed onto the stream. It's not. You're not showing. So I'll. Do you want me to send you the link again? Give me a second. It's right there. I'll paste it again. But sure, there you go. You're not there to be allowed in at the minute, mate. So I can't. But all right. So looks the way it should. Yeah, it definitely looks like the elbows. They're replacing the arm with a gun. That's weird. It's very weird. Keep looking. I'll see if Mike's popping in there. I don't know how I feel about that because again, you have the arms going missing because that's what kids are like. If the arm folded away or something and then that plugged in, that'd be one thing. But I don't think they've got that kind of engineering. Onwards and upwards. Okie dokie. Bumblebee, who I think they're doing the same thing with. I think that's the gimmick for this line. We'll get to it. Still making sure Mike's not there. Okay.
Not a bad head sculpt on that.
No.
I think
you're backstage. Hang on, what? We've got a backstage?
Backstage?
Yeah, Mike says he's backstage, apparently. We've got backstage? What have I done?
Yeah, you scroll down and click the thing, and then you come in.
Is that something I need to do, or is that something he can do?
There's something he can do. I did it. I do it every time.
Oh, okay. Because I'm making sure I'm not making a mistake here, sorry.
Right, because there's a blue button at the bottom of the screen, should be.
Well, Mike needs to click that
then. At least that's the only backstage thing that I know.
That's all I can think of. He's not popping up to invite, so...
Right.
Yeah, this must be mistransformed. It must be. Because it's got the whole front of the car just sticking out the front of it. And it looks terrible. See, that looks how it should.
It's a bit Tron, isn't it? Different colours, obviously, but...
Yeah, there was kind of that vibe to the game.
Understandable.
So, yeah.
It was around the time of Tron 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it'd have been something like that, yeah. But again, look. No arm, gun.
Yeah.
Because these are giant golden plates. You can't miss that. It's not like it's behind it. So, yeah, the guns must be interchangeable with the arms. That's not something I'm a fan of.
It's just a different way of doing it, isn't it, basically?
That's really lazy, isn't it? See, that's the shoulder. And see that bar? That's what swings the shoulder forward. For that.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing I see in like knockoffs and stuff. I wouldn't have thought I'd see it in like an official figure. Like trying to hide that as part of the window. That's a bit unfortunate. Now, again, they made a figure of this for the when the game came out, and it was like a nice gold color, I think, if I remember right. And it was not a nice figure to transform at all. Pardon me.
No, you were saying about that earlier, yeah.
But at least it looked the part. And this is what he looked like in the game. And the original toy looked like that.
Ooh.
Oh,
I can see what you mean.
But it
They've
had,
done him a disservice there, didn't they?
and it had little flick out knives from the underside of the arms. See the little red bits there?
I mean, it's a cool idea. It's just
Yeah,
hasn't really been executed
it wasn't
well.
very nice to transform. I remember that. I think I've got it somewhere still. But compared to that, I mean, there they are. There's the little weapons. It comes with a little gun that can store in both modes, and it was a bit spindly, and but it's slightly better than that. That can't be transformed right. It can't be. Considering it's supposed to look like that. Oh, I don't know. Keep looking out for Mike. And the stuff doesn't even hide inside, it's sat on the back of it. Lazy.
Oh, that's lazy, to be fair.
I know it's petty, but that is lazy.
It is lazy, I agree.
Why? Has he got two different guns or something? Because that's a nice skinny one. Then you've got this lump that's sitting on top, which I can only assume is a different gun.
I don't know about that.
And of course, last but certainly not least, my favourite one from that game, Barricade. Who again?
Was he playable in the game?
Yeah, he was basically
cool.
in that game. You had like 3 or so characters from each faction.
You know what I mean?
He's in.
Hey, boy.
Oh,
You
what?
alright?
How the fuck did you do that differently to me? You're not fucking magic.
She is.
Oh, shut up, you twat. You fucking idiot. Don't even know you got a backstage area. You telling me? Oh, I fucking. It's not looping now for a second. I'll sort it out.
All right.
Stupid bunch of fucking. I fucking hate machines.
Hey, there he is.
What about there, son?
No. I'm pretty fucking far from alright. I'm a lot closer than I've been for the last week or so.
Excellent. Good news.
I think it's the anger, the fury. It's, oh, Jesus Christ, what have I done now?
Nothing. You're still there.
Nothing. It's looking good, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah. There you are. Look. Enacting man stuck in box.
Burps.
There we go.
I got a big dice.
Okay. Have you been keeping up with what we've been over so far, Mike, or do you not care?
Am I what in Cuprinol?
Have you been keeping up with what we've been going on about?
Well, I've been trying to. I've been trying to get involved, but it hasn't been happening. I like that scope or not.
Yeah. It
Well,
looked
you know.
It's supposed to be like a $15, or sorry, $15, so probably about 15-ish quid, maybe a bit more.
Core class are like $14.99 over here now.
Yeah, it's going to be something like that. Yeah, be something like that.
What it is it reminds me of those Energon Terracons.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're
and
not
they're
wrong.
kind of cool.
Well, that's basically what they are, I suppose.
Yeah, I suspect that's what this is going to be. I think it's just going to be mass-produced, sadly.
Oh. But they've been on about that all the time in the films. There's loads of scorpions running about, apparently. That's the Terracon army is scorpion drone.
It's lazy, though. Just, we'll make it
No, it's
look...
not. It's just like the Swips.
Yeah, but we'll
Yeah,
make the
that's a good
heroes.
point.
Yeah, but we'll make
Who's
all the
best than
heroes like
for it?
make all the heroes named characters, and the bad guys will just be drones. It's like, come on, guys.
Well, every drone needs someone to control it.
Mm. Did you see Skinny Mirage?
Yeah.
Don't know how I
Did
feel
you?
about it. All that stuff with Nightbird and Elton John, and
I like it, but I don't want it being Mirage. And that wheeljack, I like it as well.
yeah,
Elton John flipping Ghostbusters wheeljack. Yeah, but it ain't wheeljack. As long as you pretend it's not wheeljack, it's probably alright.
if it doesn't sing
I've got
Rocket Man, there's a
affection for
problem.
that.
Sorry, I got sort of the same note something.
All right. I say if it doesn't sing Rocket Man, there's a problem.
Oh, I don't know. Saturday night's alright for fighting.
That's too aggressive. They can't do that.
Ah, it's a wicked song, right? Elton needs to be alright. Oh, bomb the lot of you!
See the new War for Cybertron. Prime?
Yeah. I thought it looked alright, but I knew I had a problem with it, and you just pointed it out. His legs are too short. And those wheels at the back, they're too small.
Mm. But it looks like you actually have to take the arm off to replace it with the gun. I know you.
Breaking new ground all the time, aren't they?
Wow, they did it with
Yeah.
one of the Studio Series Bumblebees.
I thought it was going to be the case with this thing.
Oh, give me a second. Find the button. Where's the button? There's the button.
Well,
There he is.
light on it.
Oh, you got him, did you?
Huh?
Whatever.
Yeah. Is it any good?
Yeah.
It looks.
I haven't done anything with it yet because I only got it out of the box earlier to try and cheer myself up because I felt so rotten. But it seems pretty cool so far, to be honest. I don't know if it fits in anybody's collection, but it is a fun little cheer up thing.
I like the look of it. I quite like the boy one as well. The little motorbike and sidecar. I actually quite like the look of that as well.
Yeah, I want that one too, I think. But it's a different line or something, and they're not stocking it anymore. I just ripped the leg off it. And I put it back on. I have the power, I have the technology.
You do. You've rebuilt it, but you don't want to spend a lot of money.
Well, I don't want to, but we're all kind of stuck there, aren't we?
Well, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a bit weird about the having to replace the arm thing for the guns because you guarantee kids are going to lose those arms.
Let me see if this gets rid of me. I'm trying to enlarge the screen so I can actually see what I'm doing. But
well, if you just turn the sound off, you can bung it up on the computer or something. Just mute the video on the computer.
Yeah, there's a lag though, and it'll be weird as fuck.
Oh, we'll wait a couple of seconds. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I know, but imagine how annoying that'll be after a minute.
Whoa,
Jesus. If I do that thing. Oh, there I am.
Right. Hey, there he is. Mr. White Space.
He's not wearing his special Transformers hat. Shit. I'll go and get it.
Oh, I was just going to take you off full screen, but there you are, all right. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one. With the missing arm.
Yeah, it looks like a 50s Buick or something, the front end of that. Kind of late 40s, 50s, maybe.
Yeah, they did go for a really different vibe, with the game, and I appreciated that. The game was different. The game was fun. But
got it.
Yeah, where is he?
That's better.
Okay.
They call him
No,
Amazon
sorted, though.
Prime. There he is.
Tell you what. Subscribe to my Patreon, and for only £175 a month, you get the opportunity to win a discount flight from my eyebrows to my hairline.
Cheap at half the price, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Invest,
Cheap at
everyone.
full price, mate.
Fucking A.
So yeah, not sold on that one. We got the Bumblebee. Have you seen this one, Mike? Well, we're on the floor now. Hi, Mike.
No. That was just an accident of gravity.
Ugh. You gotta do random checks every now and then.
Yeah,
Sure
welfare
it's
checks.
working as it should.
Have you seen?
It's jammed in this thing. Look at it.
See, fail B or where is it? I don't know.
Fuck me. Look,
Bomb burst.
that is Greg Davis. I can't fucking.
There is a Greg
looks like
Davis
Greg
feel
Davis.
to him.
If I wanted advice from you, a child, I would ask for it. But I don't. Something like that.
I've always felt insecure about my intelligence, but having it confirmed by
Yeah,
you,
that's it.
a child, he made that.
Fucking brilliant.
Mr. Gilbert,
Have you seen Man Down?
Eh?
Man Down.
I've not seen a lot of it. The only bit that I enjoyed was basically just Rick Mail abusing him. That
I've
the rest
just.
of it-
No,
Yeah, I
haven't
thought it
seen
was Rick
that.
Mail as well. I've
They,
seen the first episode and a half, and it's just too bizarre even for me to take in
Yeah.
too much at once. But
but Rick Mail just randomly abusing him. To all this
Wow,
stuff.
I gotta see this shit.
Basically,
If
That
it's
is
too
it.
weird for Mike, I gotta check this one out.
Greg Davis used to actually be a teacher.
Yeah.
So Man Down
Yes.
is basically him being a teacher in a series.
he actually used to be a headmaster, didn't
I don't know. I don't know.
Really?
But
Yeah.
it's basically him being a teacher in this series, and he's just
he? You're
got
the
turned on,
Transformer too.
and his dad just randomly attacks him and abuses him just for fun. And his dad's played by Rick Mail, the late great Rick Mail, and he's just abusing him constantly. Like he hides in the back of his car, so when he gets in the car, he'll just like attack him and just stupid stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah, but he doesn't just hide in the back of his car and attack him. He's wearing a bear costume when he does it.
Like,
That
And
is
it's like,
pretty mad.
oh, it's completely bizarre. You gotta fucking watch it, Pete. You'd
And,
love it.
It'll happen,
him-
no way.
him teaching the class is good as well because he's a drama teacher. So instead of actually doing a class, he's like, "Oh, we're going to do a thing called a space mission. So just pretend you're in space, and I'm going to be over here." Just leaves them to it. He's just like, "Yeah, I don't care." Yeah, and you got the little
It's
swatch
just
records to learn.
entirely mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone's just mad teaching.
Thing is-
Sorry.
I liked Greg Davis due to the fact that he's not like you get a lot of comedians now, and they're about 12, and they've had no life experience to make jokes based off. So all they can do is go say things like, "I had trouble with my GCSEs. Do you want to tell a joke?" And you're like, "No." Whereas you used to get things like Jasper Carrot going, "When I was lorry driving for 20 years," and you're like, "Tell me, Jasper, tell me now." Greg Davis, again, he's had a life. He's got things. He's got stories he can tell you. It's like, okay, tell me stories.
Mm.
Bit of experience behind your jokes, you know. I remember seeing a thing a while ago. It was like Britain's youngest comedian. He was like 16 or 17. It's like, What are you
I
gonna
think
talk
I
about?
saw something like that. There's an even younger one, isn't there, in America?
but it's like, what are you going to tell me jokes about? Your acne. Come on, kid.
I suppose the younger you are, the less people you're actually going to appeal to if you're trying to do that form of art, if you like. Because it's observational, isn't it? And you haven't observed much.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is why I appreciate people who've actually had a life and then
Dave Allen. Dave Allen was a legend.
Dave Allen.
He is a legend.
Anyway,
Billy Connolly.
He's gone a bit far nowadays. I'm a bit fed up of Billy Connolly, bless him.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen what he's doing nowadays. I thought he was dead.
I saw a program like
I think he is pretty much. He's just.
We went to see a parents, and he's now
buttoned
got
up.
like braids or something. He looks completely unrecognizable, and it was only because it said, "Oh, Billy Connolly does," and I'm like, "Wait, what?"
I used to hate him 20 years ago when he had a purple beard and was yelling at me to buy lottery tickets on the telly.
Oh, I
Pretty much
remember
what
that. Yeah.
he did.
I always
But
found
you gotta let Billy.
I always found Billy Connolly was a bit more of a mainstream Jerry Sadowitz, personally.
Oh, come on.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, but
I
they're both
think-
Scottish. They're both, long,
They're both
scraggly
Scottish.
hair.
Yeah.
I think they're both
They're both
Scottish.
Scottish. They both got long curly hair. Wow.
Yeah, but when
Well,
I was
they're really
little, I
different
kind of got them
enough,
mixed
though.
up until I realised Jerry Sadowitz was funny.
Yeah. I got a videotape of his by this. Huh?
Jerry Sadowitz,
Yeah.
legend.
He's a
I remember
legend.
that program. What was it? The People versus Jerry
That was
Sadowitz,
amazing. That was amazing. I loved that.
where people just used to try and tell him jokes, and he would abuse them. Fucking hell! Some of
Did you
that.
ever see the American one?
No.
It was the People of America versus Jerry Sadowitz. Very first episode, first person comes on, this big American guy. He comes down, sits down. He's like, basically, they got to talk to him. When he got fed up, he could hit a buzzer and send them off. And the winner at the end of the show could just talk to him, and he had to agree with them. That was kind of the joke of it. But this first guy comes on. Oh, I'd like to talk about American wrestling. People think it's fake, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, sorry. Can I just ask you a question? Yeah. You American? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hang on. Where is he? Let me get the button.
I'm trying to find my Jerry Sadowitz. All I can find is my Tony Bourdain and my Hannah Rock's bootleg video from about fucking whenever I got it, about 94.
All right, don't worry.
And whatever all this shit is. The Rum Diary, that's got Amber Heard in it. There's the real Hunter. And Keith
I never
Lemon.
saw the Rum Diary. Was it any good?
Yeah, actually, but it's not if you care enough. It was
Right.
pretty entertaining, but if you really care about the source material and everything.
Yeah, because I enjoyed the book.
Yeah, the book was excellent. They took out one of the characters though, where they combined two characters into one because they didn't think they had
I
enough
hate
screen
when they
time.
do that shit.
And they gave that Chinook too much time, and that was Amber Heard, wasn't it? And that's when it all began. And it's just bad taste in your mouth now. Yeah,
Right.
Johnny did well, but the other guy who played Salo was just really trying to be Benny from Fear and Loathing, and that didn't work.
Oh, right.
They thought he needed that foil for the character, so they tried to. Benicio couldn't do it, so they got someone else to, and he did a good job, but it just don't sit right.
Yeah.
Oh, what was I going to say? The
Oh, I feel
Jerry
awful.
Sadowitz versus People of America versus Jerry Sadowitz, yeah? Very first episode at the end, he goes, for the winner for the first ever episode, I've got you a special prize that you can keep and take home. I've got you this free Myra Hindley t-shirt. Do you know who Myra Hindley is? No, I don't know. Oh, she's a political activist in Britain, and she was arrested for her opinions. So if you wear this, especially in the Lakes District, people think you're really cool.
Fucking hell, he's taking a chance with that, isn't he?
I love Jerry Sadowitz, I'm sorry. He did another program, I can't remember what it was called, but he had a character who was doing like a jigsaw, like a crossword. And he goes, 7 letters, shiny paedophile, glitter. So I love Jerry Sadowitz, I'm sorry.
I quite like that. That's quite clever.
That was brilliant. I love that. Anyway, yeah. So Barricade.
He's back inside already, Glitter, isn't he?
Yeah.
What did he do?
They
Well,
haven't.
I mean, why
They
am I
haven't
asking?
said.
But...
From what I can gather, they haven't actually officially said what he did.
Yeah, they have. He,
Have
yeah, he tried to get what do you call it? Contact the dark web, and he had very strict. I mean, how the fuck he didn't think he was being monitored, but he tried to go on the dark web. And what
Well,
for
he
did he
probably
reckon?
just doesn't give a fuck, does he?
He's probably spent the last 40 years in and out of Thai prison, so he's not
He's
going
probably
to know.
goddamn senile, isn't he? He don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Barricade. He looks. He's badly mistransformed, but other than that, I hope he's pretty.
And to cheer us all up, I just saying that.
Oh, hang on.
What is it?
What's that?
Oh,
Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's a dark film.
Ah.
Only saw it once. That was enough.
Yeah. I had to see it a million times because of my dad's favourite, and that's his special edition cup.
Okie dokie. But yeah, anyway, Barricade. He looks kind of pretty.
He does.
No, he looks stupid. He looks like a shoe.
Yeah,
I'm
the camera
disappointed.
Apart from
Oh,
that,
is it Barricade I'm thinking of? I think it's Breakdown I'm thinking of from those games, actually, that I wanted. Maybe Barricade does look alright.
Although I don't like the feet. I really
He's got
don't
them
like.
clunky legs with all the shit on the back like that Bumblebee. And,
it's a bit Oscar
know,
Pistorius, the feet, isn't it, really?
oh, dear me.
It reminds me of.
Is
I'm
he
not
back
sure.
inside it?
Remind me of Transformers Robots in Disguise, the Prime one, the wolf with his really dorky feet.
Steel Joe.
Yes, that fit.
Yeah.
He needs a
Very
decent
much
fix,
like that.
but these feet look terrible, and the legs look really hollow. But I want to like him because I like the character kind of thing. But
I want
I
to.
like him then.
No, but you can't if you don't.
No, that's true, I suppose.
It's
You
like
just
that.
wish you could.
There's only so far your goodwill can stretch, and going, I want to like it, but then going, but no.
But
There's only so far you can stretch it. You need to go off that and watch it
yeah.
before you get murdered. Not by me.
Do you know what? How much would that cost then? Would that be like a 20 quid one?
Yeah, it'd be a deluxe. It'd be like 20, 25.
Nah, see? No. Go wait till it's on discount, but you can't guarantee anything's gonna be nowadays. That's a nice shot.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty. Actually,
There's something Batmobile-ish about it.
yeah.
You know,
well, that's the
Keaton
backdrop. Yeah, God, I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway, I've spent all my money for now. I pre-ordered Shrapnel, Crash Bar, and Prowl earlier.
Ooh.
That's it.
Ooh.
I got nothing to spend for a long time. But there you go.
Well,
but we won't see that for years if we do it all. Really.
Well, I don't know, because at the minute they're what's called advertising these things, and then like the week later they're in the shops. So I don't know what's going on at the minute.
Really? Don't know what
Well,
shops you go in.
I don't go in any shops, but they're on like this, I think they're on in demand for pre-order already.
Oh, those aren't shops. Those are websites.
Yeah, but I don't go to shops. They're outside with people.
Well, don't call them shops then.
Yeah, but they are shops.
You're misleading people.
Right.
You're supposed to be in
They're
charge
places
of
to
this.
buy things, aren't they?
So I was going to think, once we've done the news, we end up just rambling and not having too much specific to talk about and all the rest of it.
I thought it was just when I turned up.
No. This happens even if you don't turn up. Don't worry about it. I
Okay.
prepared for this, you see, because I thought we'd go over some classic stuff, which people from the Americas probably won't know about. So if there's anyone from the Americas or people who aren't in the UK, you aren't used to the amazing journalism that we get in this country.
Fucking hell.
So for those who aren't in the know, we're going to prepare ourselves with this tremendous achievement of British journalism. And we're going to start with possibly one of my favourite stories of all time. Why
Double
did
sneeze.
Let's get this picture up nice and clear. Why did this
Fucking
man
arse full of
push
Watsits.
114 Watsits up his bottom?
The answer may shock you.
The answer may shock you. Now, for people in
May
America,
shock you.
Watsits,
Packaging material. Try to
Watsits,
smuggle drugs.
Watsits are basically Cheetos for people in America. They're effectively
I'm
the
kind
same
of blown away that they actually
No, they're not.
worked out the reason for it.
Oh no, it tells you. It tells you.
Cheetos are like a cross between Watsits and knickknacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
was
good
thinking
stuff.
it's more of a
For the sake
knick-knack
of
sort of
Americans,
thing, and
it's
it's
good
more knobbly, like, you know.
Okay.
Wouldn't want fucking 114 of them up your arsehole.
I can't get my finger at my asshole to clean it properly. It's just a one-way street now.
Very
Should
good.
we read this out, boys and girls? Because this is
I think we
journalism
should,
at its
really.
best. So, in the 80s, before the anti-obesity police banned such tasty treats, barely a schoolchild's lunchbox in the land was without a packet of Watsits.
Yeah,
These
but they didn't all eat McDonald's every day either.
These cheesy corn puffs turned youthful fingers bright orange from Peterhead to Penzance, and still retain a fond place in memories of millions. But those memories were sullied last night by sickening news that feeble-minded Alan Keeper had inserted no fewer than 114 Watsits into his anal cavity.
No fear.
No fewer. Pardon me. I've read this before. This is gold.
I suppose if it was 114 packs of Watsits, that'd be quite impressive.
Trust me.
I suppose he got out of the shower, he put his dressing gown on, and he slipped on the multi-pack. And
No, trust me. This is brilliant. This is truly brilliant.
It's going to be a wonderful reason.
I love this. This is great. So, what's more, the 46-year-old dimwit boasted of his dubious feat on social media and claimed his own mother had encouraged the stunt. Unwaged Alan of Crewe, Cheshire, so not a million miles from me, posted on Twitter, just put 114 Watsits up my bum, #like mum told me to.
Clout.
Hang on. Explaining his behaviour last night, unwed Alan said, I was telling our mam all about how I'd been to the garden centre and how I'd bought a new shovel and how it were shiny and all that. But I reckon she must have been having one of her fancy men round because she suddenly says, oh, just fuck off our Alan and go home and shove Watsits up your ass or whatever it is you do. Well, I was always told to do what your mum says, so I went to Patel's corner shop and bought
That couldn't have been cheap.
Bought a few bags of Watsits, then took them home and had to put up my ass.
And then he counted them.
No, didn't happen. It's a lie. It's all a Viz parody.
It's tricky because the first ones just crumbled in my fingers, but once I got the hang of it, I managed to get 140.
He persevered.
They're trying to parody Viz.
It does feel like it a bit.
The only trouble is, it stings when I poo now.
You can't parody.
Last night, Alan's 72-year-old mother, Maureen, said, What's he been up to now, the daft cunt? It's
The
it's
fucking
clearly.
news of the world back now.
Now Sunday sport, isn't it?
No, yeah, but oh god,
There we go.
I know it's really lame, but I love these stories. But there's loads of them. There's quite a few. Like
Oh, like Viz with tits. That is.
Then my bell end burst. What the fuck?
oh right, okay, you on that one, do you? Hang on.
Well, funny story
Well, I'm
about
not
that.
saying I wanted it. It just
Not your
Oh yeah,
time.
no. I'll give the people what they
Oh,
want.
Jesus, I
my
can't fucking
exploding
tell
bell
this.
end stood out.
I was proud to stretch 27 loom bands around my willy. Then my bell burst. Do we want to read this?
I don't
lost
know,
Mike.
frankly. Yeah, fuck it. Go for it, man.
Do we want to read this one? All right. I haven't read this one. Loom bands are nothing if not versatile.
Quite.
Users have made them into bracelets, belts, badges, and even dresses. All right. The adventurous Andrew Finch decided to turn the mega popular rubber excuse me, sneezing, rubber trinkets into an improvised sex toy. And the escapade almost cost the unemployed welder his cock.
They're always unemployed, aren't they?
It's funny that, isn't it? Unmarried Andrew, 44,
And unmarried, I noticed.
originally bought a pack of loom bands for his 10-year-old niece. But when he got them back to his home in Holyhead, Anglesey, curiosity took hold.
Clearly, but did his mum encourage it? That's the big point. After
The
that story.
shamefaced former scout leader
Well,
said,
I always said it about
I-
those bastards.
I'd had a bit of cider and looked at this bag of loom bands. The idea suddenly came into my head. Put one around your cock. Put one around your gentleman. Sorry, the type's really small.
You're a gentleman, I see.
Around your gentleman, yeah. It was so tight, but it went on. Anyway, like Pringles, I popped and I could not stop. To be honest,
You can't stop, eh?
I was quite chuffed with myself when I realised there were 27 bands around my knob. It looked quite decorative, but then it started to throb. With growing pain, Andrew realised the bands were cutting off circulation to his penis and that his bell end was swelling alarmingly. He added, try as I might, I could not get them off. At one point, I tried burning them off with a lighter. But of course, the only thing I managed to do was scorch my undershaft.
Oh, no shit. He's lucky he didn't melt them to his fucking equipment, man.
Then I got what felt like blood vessels popping in the tip, and I realized the whole bell end could blow off. That's when I dialed 999.
Fucking hell.
Which for
imagine
Americans,
taking that call, man.
The incident would have remained a secret between Andrew and the medical staff had he not had he told a friend about his agony. What?
Oh,
All right.
it's a sport. It's going to be terrible.
He said,
man.
I told a bloke down at the pub who asked why I was limping. I told the bastard in confidence. I told the bastard in confidence, but next day it was the talk of Holyhead. People were jeering at me next morning as I went to get my cider. The next morning as he went to get his cider. Let's just reiterate that. It was so embarrassing. That's when the newspapers started phoning. I decided to speak to Sunday Sport in the hope that I can draw a line under the episode and get on with my life. I've not given my niece the loom bands. They've gone in the bin. Well, you know. Oh God, I love these stories. That's so.
That was particularly good. What the fuck?
I wasn't flashing my willy. I was shoplifting sausages.
Mm.
Do you want to keep doing that?
Whatever floats one's boat, I suppose.
Sex with Tesco value lasagna blisters my bell end.
I like that you went to the trouble of cooking it.
I stuffed 9 mini eggs down my child's eye. Why did this man put her through? I used
That can't be true.
I've used Marks and Spencer's fine tomatoes as anal beads. Now I'm shitting ketchup. You wanted to see you wanted to see that one, did you? 9 mini eggs. Is that what you wanted? By Peter Griffin here.
There's just no good reason, is there?
I'm too sober for this. Give me a minute. Best journalism in the world. I've just started to read the paragraph about me. Easter is a time when civilized people celebrate the victory over death of our Lord Jesus Christ and the salvation from sin. For some people, the festival is marked by a locust-like descent onto barbecue or the garden centre. Others cling to heathen practice of gorge themselves on chocolate eggs. But bachelor Harry Worthington found his own very special way of commemorating the occasion. Barry, 52, marked the earliest point on the Christian calendar by inserting no fewer than 9 Cadbury's mini eggs down the shaft of his car.
Oh, fucking hell.
Redundant shelf stacker. Barry from Glossop Derby.
Also unemployed. There's a shock.
Performed the feat on Good Friday after drinking what he described as many, many glasses of Three Hammers cider at home. It's all these cider drinkers, that's what it is.
Fucking hell, that's going to be...
He said, I've been given a packet of mini eggs. I've been given a packet of mini eggs by my community outreach coordinator. As the cider went down, I thought, I wonder how many I could squeeze down my chaps. Why? Why would you do this? What? In the cold light of a hangover, it seems such a silly idea. It made perfect sense at the time.
Oh, dear.
In the end, I managed to squeeze no fewer than 9 through my cock slit and down my piss tube. Then I fell asleep. Barry realised the folly of his egg stunt at around 2 a.m. when he was woken by a sudden need to urinate. He added, I got up and went to the loo, completely forgetting I had 9 mini eggs in my urethra. To describe the pain as excruciating would be to hugely understate the situation. A quick
I don't see
trip
why
to,
somebody would think to do that.
a quick trip to A&E and one
It can't be
stern
straight up. That's not even a
a
real
quick trip to
bloke.
A&E and one stern lecture on penile hygiene later. Barry was back in his bedsit reflecting on his chocolate adventure. He told the Sunday Sport, "It's not a stunt I'll be repeating in a hurry, unless I have too much cider again, obviously."
So it's possible then. It's possible he might do it again.
Sounds like it.
That can't be real. It's got
Good
to be
old Peter
comedy, isn't
Griffin.
it?
Dear God.
I don't know.
Right, okay, let's try and find my favourite one of all time. It's not sport, it's sorry, sport. Was it Greg's? I think it's Greg's. Yes. This is my favourite. Possibly my favourite. Because I think this is a local one.
Fuck. Who's he gonna sue?
No. I'm pretty sure he won. Sex with Greg's pasty boiled my bell end. Now Howard fumes, I'm going to sue. There could be no finer a treat than tucking into a piping hot Greg's chicken baked pasty in one of Britain's peeling and windswept town centres. All right. But oddball Howard Russell took his admiration for the flaky pastry snack to an extreme and, some would say, warped new level. The 32-year-old sales manager developed a sexual fetish for having sex with the piping hot pastries.
What? So he'd done it before then, clearly.
Apparently, alas, unwed Howard came to a sticky and terribly blistered bell end. Last Saturday, after stocking up with chicken bakes, he scuttled back to his terraced house in Northwich, Cheshire, and for an afternoon of bakery-based fornication, which is quite tricky. But finding his purchases had cooled with the walk home, Howard blasted one of the bakes in the microwave before slipping his erect member into the creamy white sauce interior.
See? That's where he went wrong.
It was then that he realised, far too late, that the microwaving process had raised the temperature of the sauce to something like that of Icelandic lava. I'm struggling to read this. Nursing his scalded schlong last night, Howard whimpered, "I have been to Greg's many times, and now I have even a sign warning you not to put your penis in one of their products, especially after it has been reheated. That, to me, is a clear case of negligence." Oh, sorry, there was never a sign saying you can't put your penis in. Sorry. That's a clear sign of negligence, and I intend to sue. I made a phone call to one of those solicitors who advertise on the telly, but unfortunately, the person on the end of the phone has some sort of coughing fit when I explain my predicament. I ran my helmet under cold water straight away, but I was still in agony and can barely walk. It's covered in blisters, and I may never be able to have sex with a pasty again. Last night, we approached Greg's store in Northwich, Northwich's trendy Leicester Street shopping area to get the company's response, but the shop had already closed for the evening. If I'm not mistaken, he won. I think he did actually sue and he did win.
He actually won the case.
There was no warning sign saying you couldn't do that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know, but because it didn't say you couldn't do that, he won.
Huh.
I
Stuff these days, can you?
Yeah, I once did a health and safety course when I was doing some training somewhere, and the guy doing the course was saying that whenever you buy a piece of equipment and or you hire a piece of equipment, it says don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. It's because someone's done it.
Yes, that's true.
He was once doing the checks on a chainsaw, and it said, "Do not attempt to stop moving chains with hands, feet, or genitals."
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So basically, the idiots are among us, and yeah, okie dokie.
The experts are the ones who got it wrong more than anybody else.
On what?
Yeah. About any
On
given
anything.
subject.
Oh yeah. That's how you learn.
Precisely.
How do you feel about the Greg's pasty and whatnot, Mr. Mike?
I couldn't give a flying fuck about it. I never go to the place, wouldn't. Used to.
Mm.
Well, that's only because it's the only place I could get in my lunch break and get something to eat. And I used to do that like multi-seed chicken mango sandwich with the fucking honey mustard mayonnaise. And I'd get a cat 5 alive. That was nice.
Honey mustard mayo, man. Can't go wrong with that shit.
Anybody wants to do a vegan sausage roll can do me a fucking meat bean.
I just love the old stories that we used to get in the newspapers, like this one. 10 years ago, the lottery made me a millionaire. Now I suck off dogs for quavers.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I don't want to be part of this. It's not even funny. Sorry, but fucking excuse me.
I just thought it'd be something to break it up. If you got a better subject, I am all ears, my good man.
Well, I found an article here. A 50-year-old Midlander plans to roller skate from Land's End to John O'Groats to raise much-needed funds for a local charity. And to make his venture more challenging, he'll be skating all 870 miles of the journey over gravel.
Okay.
Roller man Toby Roller Bates got the idea to traverse the length of Britain in aid of charity whilst on his morning skate in the Beeston suburb of Nottingham, where he's a familiar face with the locals. I covered dozens of miles a week around Beeston with my wheels for my health, the betting shop worker told the Beeston System Ganglion. It occurred to me that I might as well be doing all these miles for somebody else's good as well as my own. A marathon skate from Land's End to John O'Groats was the obvious choice for his fundraising charity venture, but Bates feared that the go-to route was a little old hat. I thought a fresh twist on the venture was needed to get people digging deep into their pockets. Roller skating from Land's End to John O'Groats has been done a million times before. My trip had to be different. So I was rolling along, wondering what I could do to make my trip a bit more newsworthy when the idea came to me. I skated over a massive pothole that came to the filled with gravel, and I nearly went ass over tip. He said. When I tried to skate out of it, I said it was almost impossible.
That's crazy, isn't it? Fucking hell.
I mean, that's just a third of it. Maybe a quarter. Yeah, so, but the refuted accusations.
Thing we humans have got this kind of desire to do impossible shit. It's like the Darwin Awards, isn't it? Have you heard of that?
Mm.
Yeah, no kidding. About like 18 years ago.
Yeah, like that bloke who tied fucking helium balloons to
Here's one on the lettuce page.
Ended up going about a mile up and freezing to death.
Shut up, I was listening to you. Do you want to hear this letter?
Yeah, go on.
My advice to any bone... any bone. Yeah, right. My advice to anyone wanting to start their own business is probably not to bother. There's loads of forms to fill in. It's a proper ball ache. What's the letter?
I mean, I wouldn't want to start.
How about that restaurant, Wretch?
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Wasn't our restaurant, we just moved in.
Do you know that weird note that I couldn't de-weave? I think that was me trying to de-weave your dream. You were right about that.
You didn't get
Let's
much.
talk about what?
Where?
You didn't
I'm
reply
not
to us. What's going on?
Jesus Christ, I mean, honestly.
Have you seen these ones?
I've got to be different, Bill. I haven't eaten for fucking... Well, I have now, but... God, I'm weak. I need my stimulation. No, I need to go back. No, I don't know what to do. I don't need to fucking hang around for this. Guys, where's the thing? Here it is.
Hang on. Where's my mouse, though?
What's that?
The thing.
Oh,
I think it's out of the shelf or so.
Mm-hmm.
I put it across the window like that to stop the cats thinking that the window is a door.
Fair play.
It's more interesting what right. I'm speaking of steel, Joe. There he is. Look, a knockoff that Wretch sent me.
Oh!
Cool. Cool.
An upsized of the Legends. Legends? I think they were called Legends there.
I think so.
Don't they? Cyberverse Legends. Kind of cool. Looks a bit like can't be hard to transform, can it? Squeeze it a bit.
Mm.
And then it looks a bit like that barricade. A bit. Reminds me of it anyway.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
It doesn't go together entirely well, but
I see what you mean. It's the back half, isn't it? Mostly.
well, I guess that way around it goes better anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. I want it. I'm grateful for it. Wondering why it don't click together properly.
Are there not little pegs that's supposed to go in the sides?
Oh, it's snapped off here. The little peg snapped off. That's what it is.
That'd be why.
Hey. That's alright. We can do things about that. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's pretty neat, actually, when you go together. And I think you sent me like 3 of them.
Yeah, I think I did.
Well, a lot of fun now. I feel like I've got to like justify why I've got 3 of them and make a leader for them and why they exist and they're a team and what are they doing.
No, you're not got to do that, mate.
They're a pack.
It's not very much like that. Look what I got as well. It came with Twitch. I was excited about this, but it doesn't really look much like it. I thought it was going to be Diedrich Bader's head, but it's just the guy who he voices.
Oh, right.
It doesn't look enough like him for me. But that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, we all like
Man,
Diedrich.
Like a Dr. Octopus kind of.
Diedrich
Yeah.
Bader's Searcher.
I fucking love the Searcher, and I love him in like Office Space and everything.
Oh, yeah, Office Space is amazing.
He was funny as fuck in that.
Yeah.
And what's he in? He's in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back just before they went all stupid.
Oh, what a lovely team.
They're always stupid.
Yeah,
well, anyway,
also,
and it came with this fucking thing as well, whatever that is. It's meant to wrap around him or something.
Yeah.
I thought it was his torso, but it's not. That comes with Megatron, apparently. But I've turned it into some horrible little droidy shit, falling apart old thing. But, and again. Well, it can shove itself up its ass anyway. Still got that. Oh, I found it. No, I didn't. Lost it again.
Have you seen these, Mike?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
What are they?
Pete.
Unused G2.
Why didn't you just say excuse me?
Oh, sorry.
Have some bloody manners about you. You represent South Wales, yeah? Oh, who won the rugby?
Yes.
I don't care.
No, do I?
I was just harassed about it earlier. Oh, that orange jazz. Didn't they already do that and call it wheelie?
Yeah.
Is that what that was about?
Yeah, but they released Jazz again in G2, didn't they? He just had different stripes on him and a different accessory.
Yeah, he's just a different deco. He had a little touches of orange, I think. It was all a bit sort of more video game looking. But
and then there's this thing, which
they
I don't
did
like.
the Universe Jazz. They redid as wheelie. It was in pretty much those colours.
Yeah, they did. So they did. Yeah.
I wonder if that's where the idea of doing Jazz as wheelie came from, was that original concept for G2 Jazz, which they abandoned and did the one that they did instead.
Mm.
If you can follow me on that one.
Yeah. I just don't know why they're going, oh, it's unused we didn't do a G2 Jazz. It's like, but you did.
I wrote some stuff down. Talk about it.
It's like there's a Grimlock, which I don't think's in here. But they did G2 Grimlock as well, and you're like, but what the hell? Like this track.
Yeah, what the fuck? But G2 Grimlock wasn't that colour, was it?
No.
So it's based on original concepts that weren't released, that were rethought.
Actually, no.
Like that Seeker.
There were two G2s. I think there was one that was blue and possibly one that was green, maybe red.
Oh, I know they did a green one for the Christmas specials of those WST ones, but that was a third-party company, and God, that was so long ago, I can't remember. It's giving me really nostalgic vibes, though.
Hmm.
Or was that... Ah, shit, I'm getting really confused.
Give me a second.
I'm trying to look at my list here.
I know. Bookmarks. Right, let's check the old... Okay. Now they've suddenly got the different paint job. Yeah, piss off.
Oh my god.
Right, where are the toys? Come on.
There's not been wrong.
Toys, there we go. Too many bloody Grimlocks. Right. So, original Grimlock toy. Pretender.
He was purple in G2, wasn't he?
Hatchmaster. Blue.
Yeah, blue.
Blue.
I've got the Pretender.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've got one without the tail, which is useless. But
Some asshole come over and busted him, but he's not too bad. He's bust.
yeah, so he was blue. There's one that's turquoise. Right. But
Might
that's
have just faded.
no, I think it's saying there's might be like a rare version or something stupid, but yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then it moves into the Beast Wars. So there is no whatever this thing is, because they made a G2 Grimlock. This is the bit that's getting me. They're going, oh, it's an unused thing, but you made one. You can't go, oh, we didn't do that. Yeah.
No, but the colour scheme, innit?
Yeah, but they could just make that shit up. They can't go, oh, no, we definitely had this planned. Like, fuck off.
Well, that's probably all it is anyway.
Yeah, but it's just...
It's cheap as fucking bullshit. I know that.
That's the bit that's the only bit that gets me. It's like, fuck off, we're not that stupid. And you get this
Well,
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There will be people stupid enough.
Like I say, with a lot of things, it might tickle their pickle, and that's
are they stupid or does it appeal to them? I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. It might just tickle their pickle. Everyone's got their own preferences.
But does it appeal to them because they're stupid?
Wow.
Or there were two camps. There's people who are stupid and people it appeals to.
Maybe they were just born a bit later than us and they like those colours because that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
Well, they're not mutually exclusive. They're not mutually
Personally,
exclusive.
I don't give a fuck, but I mean...
I think it looks pretty cool. I'd like to own it, but I wouldn't like to buy it.
That's a bit...
That's the colours on the G2 one. I don't know if someone's done this themselves or if it was just...
See, Grimlock is too iconic of a character to not have his iconic colours. Really.
Yes, I agree with that.
I mean, the G2 Dinobots just look dopey, really dopey with the different colours.
They didn't even get through them all, did they? They only did 3, I think.
Yeah, I think they did. Grimlock.
Yeah, I don't think they did all of them. No, you're right.
And Snow, yeah.
I don't think they did Sludge. I don't think they did Swoop.
No, I don't think they did. I think they planned to, but they didn't do it.
But there was different coloured Swoop anyway, wasn't there? So then there was red one and there was blue one.
Yeah.
But Sludge is the only one I think there's only ever one of. I think I could be wrong. But I don't see the point of going back and pretending or...
Oh, bless him.
What are you doing, boy?
I think it was a rat.
Fair enough.
No, that's a little girl out on this.
Oh, right.
Little East Bob's. A replacement for Frenzy. Well, that's what I'm going to call that Blue Rumble now. I'm going to call it Easy.
How's that
Easy
thing?
Rumble. Easy Frenzy. I don't know. What did you say?
You enjoying that? Your little not rumble?
No, just... Yeah. I'm glad to have it. I'm not doing anything with it. It's just sat there in the box. Being part of my box collection. Yeah. I don't know. It's just going to be the same as the others with extra bits, but it's something for a rainy day, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Fucking. I see what we got here. talk about the ball. Because I have got. Oh, did you see Bisto Yeti? He put up a review of animated Trail, the new one. You know, the
No.
legacy.
Is he?
No, didn't see that.
He very much had a nervous breakdown on that video.
What?
Honestly, he almost melted down trying to figure out which way around the wheels go or something. Like he was just losing it and starting to tear at his beard and laughing at himself. And he said it may be the last video he ever does. And then he just went. It's hilarious.
Isn't it basically just exactly the same as the RC Road Rocket, whatever, the exact same mold?
Don't seem to be.
No?
Might say some engineering, but hang on. I got one of them, but yeah. No, I don't think so. I think shared engineering, but not.
Have they changed the legs? Is that what
it? He really looks like he's wearing like California Highway Cop jodhpurs and jack boots and shit like that. And, come on, he's not too dissimilar, is he? People
resemblance.
Similarity. I can't hold them properly to show you. Hang on.
I reviewed her this morning.
Did you?
I did.
You haven't posted it yet, have you?
No, be Friday.
No, it's opened them up, isn't
Whatever, anyway. They could be like on the same show. Maybe alright. Like the motorbike one is keeping an eye on the criminals in the Velocitron race, and the other one is the drone filming it, making sure. Yeah, whatever. I've got imagination.
Yeah.
I've also been awake for about 90 hours, throwing up and not able to keep anything down, and I'm knackered. And I'm into this marathon. I'm going to do Ninja Bills as well. If I'm welcome.
Ah, you're always welcome over this.
So
you don't get to say that about Ninja Bills,
Mike, that nearly had a nervous breakdown. Who was that? Something Yeti?
Bisto
Yeti. You don't. Yeti. I thought. Yeah, he's just a reviewer. He's fun. I think you might enjoy his look, actually.
Check him out.
The animated prowls, the actual ones. I reviewed both of those recently, didn't I? And I was getting so fed up trying to work out which leg was which.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
I only ever had the Legends version, and fuck me working that out every time, even to this day, when I can find it, is still a nightmare.
Well, the knee jerk for the animated ones is the one with the what's the word? The footrest or where it is, the kickstand. That goes.
That's go to the back.
So once you work that out for whatever the figures are, because one of them will probably have a kickstand built into it, that goes at the back. It's it's just getting that in your head. It's not like it's an easy thing to do. It's just you've got to get into that habit.
I pre-ordered the thing, not pre-ordered, home delivered the thing today.
Oh yeah.
And then I watched that video, and I don't know, like he almost. I don't like to see a man lose his mind, but he almost did. But I reckon I could probably figure it out better than him, because I was trying to go, like, if you got the wheels the right way around, the only way I noticed that he had is because the kickstand should be on the back wheel leg. Right? Oh, shit. Oh, don't mind that. Well, that was a lot of fun, though.
Am I back? So I think I'm having trouble with my internet. I keep disappearing. I think you are over me. Yeah,
No,
you
you're
got
not back. Can't see you. Can't hear you. You're not having trouble with your internet. I just can't hear you. You're not there at all. It's your internet having trouble with you.
Well, that could be the case.
I don't blame it.
I don't.
Oh, okay then.
Right. Well, that's got.
Then it must be your fault.
It is inevitably the case. That's got the front wheel mud guard, so that must go at the front of the vehicle mode, surely.
Well, no, they got one each.
Yeah, but that one isn't as full as this one. It doesn't go up the tyre.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I am
Oh, yeah.
petty. I am pedantic.
Bristol Petty.
I met him at TF Nation.
Yeah, well, he seems like a lovely fella.
He basically shrugged me off, so I was like, okay, and left him to it.
He just started sort of crying and laughing at the same time while he was trying to transform. Brilliant.
Yeah, there you go. This picture of the vehicle mode. The left leg by this picture is the front. It's right there.
If I touch this, I might just lose you altogether.
The leg with the mud guard that goes up the wheel is the front leg.
Yeah. That makes sense. The front leg? What? The front wheel?
Yeah, but I don't know which way round you've got to turn the legs to get it in that configuration.
Yeah, but was ever
the front?
There's not the front leg, is there? Except when you're walking. What are you on about?
There is when I walk. I'm a tripod. No, I'm not like it.
I was asking Michelle if she could give me a tripod earlier, so that I could have better camera angles than using this half of an old cassette case.
Mm-hmm.
You dirty-minded fucking flipper.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad.
I've seen loads of pictures of it. Now I wish I hadn't fucking ordered it in the first place, because I've seen enough of it. I might as well already have it. Thank you. That's what I hate about this bollocks business.
Although,
Oh, it'll be fun, won't it?
I was going to say one thing, but I'm not going to bother.
What?
Oh,
he started banging on about Werther's Originals as well, he did.
Who's that?
Werther's Originals of Death.
Who says that?
Bristol Yeti.
I like Werther's.
Yeah, but he said that Prel comes with Werther's of Death.
Oh, his little shuriken landmine looking things.
He really had a massive breakdown quite rapidly within about 8 minutes. But it wasn't quite a breakdown, because he giggled his way out of it and he realised what was going on and he stopped. But it's worth a look.
That's quite the save, then, isn't it?
No, he's not insane. He's just.
I do that every review.
No, I said it was quite a save.
Oh, the save. Sorry.
Sorry.
Giggle my way out of things exploding and falling apart on me all the time.
What has Jimmy got in his magic chair for you? Hey, look at the new paper they're using. You know those little bags of paper they use to put the accessories in?
Mm-hmm.
With the Earthspark ones, they've got a little Autobot symbols.
Snazzy.
Yes, snazzy as fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I wonder how much budget that's taken up.
Well,
See, you can get your barricade and stuff for 23 quid each. Yeah, Optimus for 33, which, yeah. But not Jazz, we're not looking at Jazz. Jazz doesn't exist. Snarl.
Can't clear it. My eyes are too dry. Oh, Snarl. Oh, yeah. Prices. I want that Jazz as well, that Cybertron mode
I
Jazz.
was trying not to upset you by showing that. I was trying to move past it.
I also want the Bumblebee. You know, this whole fucking Wheeljack being a camper thing, it is tending towards they're gonna do the cartoon, the original episode, Cybertronian version of him, isn't it? Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
No, I like the idea of him being a van because he can store all his gear in there. But that's Ratchet, really, isn't it? And Wheeljack was always described as a bit of a speed racer, a reckless type. So, nah, it does and doesn't make sense. But you can have them both on the same shelf and just be in two minds about it. You don't have to pretend that fiction is real. Well,
See
you do.
what games got for sale these days.
Truxton!
What? Nothing that interesting. Nothing that interesting. Still nothing that interesting. They got Wasp Rate for 13 quid. Nothing that interesting. Nothing that interesting. Nothing that interesting. It's over. Everyone looks pissed.
Retroaction.
I spent most of last week in my spare time fixing this guy. Because he was too cool to leave. That's the flimsy mess that he was when he came to me. So let me full screen myself for your benefit. There he is. So I can see Mike's screen on the little picture there. It looks like something out of the Twilight Zone. I'm slightly concerned.
Oh, a really bizarre lava land.
I think it's an old computer game that he may be playing because we're boring him.
Truxton!
Truxton.
Is it, Truxton? Classic, mate.
Okay, and that's probably about as much as we can show without being copyrighted.
And a big skull comes up when you press the.
I'm gonna copyright this is abandoned.
Yeah, it probably is abandonware by now.
I have no idea these days.
Reissue the other one.
Mm.
I'm going to take myself off full screen because I'm quite hideous. There we go. That's yeah.
Ah, you fucking bastards! You cut me off and I got killed.
Oh dear. Do anyone see any of Bill's recent videos that he made?
No, I haven't seen them yet.
No. So when he did, like maybe a week ago, and it was one of his little Gundam ones.
Yeah, I saw that he posted one up. Yeah, I just haven't got round to watching it yet.
Well, it was on. That's a better picture. That one.
Yeah.
And I've actually got the books that they're from.
Ah.
There's only 3. I tracked them down. They're from the worst of the series, or one of the worst series. That had one of the worst protagonists because he was absolutely abysmal. I was saying to, I was like, oh, I could possibly do a review of those. And Bill's like, yeah, do it, But then Brian Checo, if he's not still in the comments, actually pointed out that doing stuff like that might overly diversify my channel and confuse and scare off the viewers. And it's like, he's not wrong, but then do I want to make another channel to talk random nonsense on? Not really. So, you get these people who've got 4 different channels for all their different topics because then, it doesn't upset the viewers.
The upshot of it is, if you like what you're doing, that comes across more than anything.
Things, if you don't want to watch that video, you don't have to watch that video, even if it's on that channel. If I'm just talking dribble, like these things I do, like when I'm waiting for the bus for work, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch these live streams. It's not the end of the world.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Not every piece of content is going to blow the internet away, is it?
Yeah, of course not. And some just won't appeal to. Like whatever we're talking about just might not appeal to whoever's watching. And that's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it. But maybe they put out as background noise. Maybe they start enjoying it,
Yeah.
These things happen. But then I thought about it again. I was like, Brian Checo's channel's got like 800 something subscribers, so it's more than mine. And most of that was from when he was doing like electronics reviews, and now he's suddenly doing like Power Ranger stuff reviews. It's like, well, hang on, pop kettle.
A little bit.
Not being nasty, maybe he's learned from experience. I don't know. The hordes are easily distracted and confused.
And it depends how YouTube decides to spread your video.
Well, yeah.
That's another thing.
It's at this point you've either got to be someone's friend or get lucky. There's no other way around it. So
I think there's a huge element of luck involved because I don't know that many people have worked out, some elixir, frankly. I don't think there is one. Plus, I mean, a lot of the big YouTubers, from what I've seen, have been around a long time, man. So, I mean, it was kind of different back then. Anyway, elements of it were, anyway.
We'll check back the old days.
What are you giggling at, Mike?
Truxton.
Ah.
I was just laughing at the fact that I got so frustrated I threw the controller at the screen, and it took me back to like the early 90s. Bit of nostalgia there. It was exactly the same feeling. Headbutt the controller.
Yeah.
You remember.
back in the day.
Well, yeah. It couldn't have been forward in the day, could it?
Well, perhaps.
It'll come back round.
Well, I might have another go. Pete, Chris,
Yes.
I'm incredibly confused.
You what?
I'm incredibly confused.
Go on.
What's up, dude?
Just don't know what you're on about.
Not a lot at the minute.
What is the purpose of this?
Of what?
Are we just hanging out, or are we supposed to be talking about something? I feel like I'm fucking everything up by just being here.
No.
No, not
my bad belly.
The point is, at this point in time, we're kind of here for, if there was an audience, so to speak, interaction. If anyone want to ask any questions or if we see anything, we have various perspectives between us to be able to offer opinions on things. Even if you think your opinion might be like drink addled or sleep depraved, you offer an opinion, and it's a good opinion, and I value it. Okay?
I wanted this to be like a junkie on, and then I didn't realize like it needs spikes, doesn't it? Spikes.
Who is it, mate?
I'll show you now. Hang on.
Transformers RID Drift.
Oh, right.
But I put I've turned him round, so going the wrong way around. I put Roadbuster's head on him, and let's try and get this. Fucking hell, man, this is hard work. I put I thought he could have like one of them Stunticon tailpipes in his hand because junky ons, bits of shit picked up from a scrapyard, and some gun I can't remember whose it is. But he's got the right sort of colours. Last Night Crosshairs. Oh my god, you really are a geek.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're a geek. You're a nerd.
Encyclopedia.
You're a nerd.
I don't even own that figure, just so you know.
Oh, I've got like 3 versions of it. I didn't want him.
I got the hot shot, but I didn't get him.
There's a hot shot, isn't there?
Yeah, it's blue, white head, same character, same figure.
Interesting. We didn't have it that way. I got something called Arctic Drift, I think it was.
Oh no, him. No, sorry, I meant the Crosshairs. Sorry.
Oh, Crosshairs. Yeah. I remember there was but he wasn't hotshot, was he? He was tracks.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Bit weird.
Yeah.
Literally a bit weird. It's just alright. We don't mind weird around here.
Oh, that's good. Weird's what you need.
I've already showed you it. There he is, Eric, just a piss bill.
Yeah, you going pretty much specifically to an bill. You can get like. You say you wanted spikes and stuff?
Nah, just little orange blobs, really. I'm growing some myself, but I want them on him. Make him look more like a junkie.
I know for models and stuff, you can get like spikes and stuff to put on, but
well, green stuff that you can, it's called green stuff. You can like mold stuff, can't you?
If I want them that much, I can make them myself, mate. Right. I've done weird things before. Have you seen my metal fort?
Yeah, that's cool. You showed me that.
Don't
the other
tell
day.
me he's not a
Nice.
pretender.
Hey?
Liking that.
Don't tell me he's not a pretender. Because there goes his pretender insider. Oh, Jesus, we just found this as well. What a mad thing. It's a
Where's that from?
wine stopper. It's a wine stopper. Stops
Oh,
your wine.
right.
Stops your wine. Oh, his head thing is so nervous. There you go. There's the little. And he fits in there alright. He does. He does fit in there alright. You just gotta like be a little bit delicate, and he fits in there just fine. So he's a pretender, and he's got his pretend shell. And do I really need to spend 32 quid on some redo of Cyclonus? Well, I've even got this as well to play with him because of the
little tank upgrade, yeah.
yeah. Oh, loads of fun, loads of fun, loads of fun. More fun than getting that Voyager. As you can tell by the way I just treated him, dumping him up.
The problem with that metal hawk, sorry, it's the shoulders. All I can see is Cyclonus. It's like it's the one part of him they haven't remolded or something. All I can see is Cyclonus. I know it's
I think
really
the budget that went into that could have gone into like making a proper little thing like I made with some Sharpies.
yeah.
Got a bit of police feature about it. But whatever.
I know it's probably just me, you know what I mean? But all I can see is the Cyclonus. But I'm weird with stuff like that, so.
No, how could you not? It is basically the same thing. It's just that they fucked up the jet mode to make it more G1 accurate, which means looks like it's made of Lego.
Yeah, but they remolded pretty much part of him, so it at least looks different, except the shoulders. And I'm just.
I didn't do it. That's not.
Again, I know I'm probably petty with it, but I'm sort of like,
I'm very petty. I've got petty issues.
not as petty as me.
I think we can all be.
Oh, I'm a million times more petty than they were.
Why does that make me think of Amish Paradise?
Yeah.
Because that's where I ripped it off from.
There we go.
Come on, get with the program, boy.
Just making sure we're on the same page. We're all on the same page.
There we go. Do you want an orange one of them? Yeah, really. You want an orange one of them?
I've got a black and yellow one and a red one.
Oh, I got this thing. I'm not sure what. I don't know anyway.
Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet. Was it?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's got another name, hasn't he? In Japan, Stepper.
Stepper, yes.
Yeah. I don't know what the
Stepper.
flipping out last meant to me. Strapper. He's
Dirty little stepper there he is.
I'll just call him Ricochet. I gave him a nightstick, of course, and he's got his thing on his back like a jetpack or something, but he's meant to go with I don't know what he was, but again, it's one of the. My buddy sent me a box of stuff, and he was in there. And I want to keep him because he goes to this guy. I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this mold. I just don't like it as Optimus Prime.
Was it Optimus Prime or was it like Nova Prime or something? I can't remember.
Why is he always what?
Was it Nova Prime or something like that? I can't remember.
Oh, it was. No, he's called Optimus Maximus or something like that.
No, that's the combined mode of the Optimus Prime one.
Oh, is it? Fuck knows then. I don't know.
Let me utilise the power of the internet.
I just know that we popped out one night around Christmas time, and he was there for $11.99. I thought, fuck it, I'll have that.
Oh, job done.
And his horns were his head horns, like they were gold, but I just sharpied them red to turn him into like some version of Prowl who's gone megalomaniac. I think it worked.
Cool.
Battle Core Optimus Prime, apparently.
Well, that's a really great, memorable name, isn't it?
Apparently
That's
so.
probably why I remember it.
A bit forgettable.
Battle Core.
And
That
apparently,
just sounds like.
yeah.
Sorry. No.
It doesn't sound official, particularly to me, that.
It sounds like some shitty budget line.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like the name of the figure, does it? No, they sold one for me for 12 quid. I like it.
Well done, mate.
I know it's a sad life, but hey, at least we got a dragon head wine stopper. But who wants to stop the wine? Keep it flowing, I see. Oh, look. Speaking of little Dinobots, I found that one again.
It's like World Sludge.
Oh, yeah.
Little sludge, little sludge. Ooh, improper colors, little sludge. Oh, this, look. It's a, like, scale extra card. Brilliant. I found the other one as well. Yeah. There's something else. What the fuck else was there? There's something else. It doesn't matter. You don't have to wait for me. You can talk amongst yourselves.
When you were doing there's something else, I was like, it's definitely an N-word. And not that one.
What?
Army of Darkness. Vasu, Verata. No
Army of Darkness. Right, okay. Evil Dead 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's going back to me. Yeah, that's when the skeleton tries to poke him in the eyes. He's
Classic film.
There's a new Evil Dead movie coming out, isn't there?
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, there is.
It's not.
There's new Transformers films coming out.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even know when. When did we say it was like Christmas?
Summer is Rise of the Beast, and then there's that Rise of Unicron thing that's we're not sure what that is.
Oh, they're doing Unicron as well, are they?
Yeah, they got a bunch of real fucking shit hot animators together. It ain't gonna have the budget of the big Transformers films, but they're gonna try and finish them off by doing number 7, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it 7 or 6? I lost track because they started getting so shite. I didn't care.
Well, it depends if you count Bumblebee as starting again.
Oh, I like the Bumblebee one a bit. It's a lot better, but I don't count that as part of the big film. Is really. because you can tell what's going on a lot of the time.
Bumblebee, Revenge
Yeah.
of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, The Last Night. That's 5. Yes, I'm that exciting. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's number 6? Yeah. It would be 6 in the Bayverse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, whatever, anyway, they're doing it. It's called Rise of Unicron. It's all CGI, which, I mean, well, they're going to be. That's kind of alright, to be honest. I think we've got good times ahead. There's games coming out and figures and films. There's bound to be series.
What was that game that they were doing where it's like the world's been conquered and they find Bumblebee deactivates and turn it back on?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I can't remember what it's called. It's like...
They've changed the name,
isn't it?
I want to say like
I thought they
reactive or
changed the
something.
name.
That could be wrong. I don't know.
Oh, God. It's the feds.
Near.
Getting back to SeaWorld. So I've been told by more than one person that I actually look like Mo from The Simpsons.
Fucking hell, that's a bit heavy, isn't it?
Well, I thought so at the time myself. But, like, I put them in their place. It was alright. I told them I didn't want to work with them anymore and they wanted to work with me. And they said, well, you can fuck off then. I said, oh, thanks.
Saves a bit of time, doesn't it?
It's fine. Work wasn't hard to find in them days.
Back in the day.
As long as you were willing to do it. That's the trouble these days. No one's willing to do it. I didn't mind scrubbing fucking floors for a couple of hours a day so as I could have booze money for the weekend. That was fine. But at my age now, I wouldn't really want to do that.
That's the thing, isn't it?
It's a novelty, I suppose, having a job when you're a kid, isn't it? Because you got some money of your own.
Yeah.
No one can tell you what to do with it.
That's why we're trying to put me to try to get a job as long as possible. Yeah, it's like, no, do your exams, do your studying, get good qualifications. Because as soon as you get a job, you want the money, and money's addictive.
Well, basically, give yourself a foundation, isn't it?
Yeah, but as soon as you get a job, you'll want more money, so you'll work more to get the money, and you'll stop doing the studying.
Well, I actually stopped getting toys and started like drinking heavily instead. But then I looked back and realised I'd been doing both all my life, so I had to make a choice, and I chose to balance it by doing both.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, just
You're worrying me now. You're all right. You and you.
Yeah, my leg is fully gone to sleep.
I've been getting terrible cramps like the last few days. I think it's dehydration.
Possibly.
I couldn't keep anything down for a few days. I drank like about 5 liters of water, ice water, and it was just all kicking back up, and I couldn't fucking do anything except lie in bed and bury myself in the duvets, hoping to be hidden from any spookies that were out there. And I get the sweats and the shivers and the the hots and colds and all of that, and I had to have the heating on and the electric fan at the same time and all this, and it was just dreadful, and nothing was staying there. And I'm all right now.
Good.
The problem
I'm
with
just
things,
knackered.
That sounds like hell.
I'm still getting a lot of stomach pain and everything, and from the strain, and my esophagus is all swollen up and sore from all the puking. But it happens to me from time to time, and nobody seems to care about finding out why, except me. And then just when it stops, I don't care either. I just know it's coming again. Well, if you're not going to talk about anything else, we'll talk about that.
the
Should I
problem
take
with,
you on a walk through the woods? Walking in the woods on a Saturday night. You sure have a big surprise.
the problem with when you're really, really dehydrated, so you drink loads of water, your body's sort of going to like withdraw. Oh, hey, hang on, there's a Bill. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Good lord.
Hey,
He lives.
William O. My granddad's name was Bill. So that means me and Bill are related somehow.
My dad's.
I'm a ninja as well.
Was that the footballer, Mike?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the footballer. He wasn't exactly a world star. Not like Michael Owen.
Well, doesn't have to be, did he?
Lived down this end.
Was he? Fucking defeatist cunt. Fucking traitorous bastard. Michael Owen, I mean, not Michael Owen.
Well, I'm not currently extended, but
No, yeah, we are all related. Common ancestor.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, if he checks the chat, there's a link. He can always join if he feels up to it. I know he's got to do his own.
It's a lot earlier in the day for him at the moment. Like, that's why he scheduled this for later on, isn't it? I'd like to be there for that as well, because let's try and channel some. If there are any interests in this, let's try and channel him into his. Let's just try and like hook something up and make a thing. Bill needs more subscribers because he puts a lot of work into his stuff, and he needs more people watching it.
He certainly does. Thing is, he gets loads of people in his chat and stuff like that. Loads of people, but hasn't had that many subscribers. I don't understand it at all.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the numbers don't work. It's strange. It is strange.
He puts way more effort in than I do. I've got more. I don't know how the hell that works.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, actually. I mean, no offense to you, but you're right. He does put tons of effort in. I know it's effort for you as well.
I'm quite happy to put my hand up and say, look, I minimum effort, maximum output. You know what I mean? I can do a review in 10 minutes and just upload it. You know? But he puts all this editing stuff in, and it's, I don't know. It's not fair.
It's just one of them mysteries of life. Life ain't fair, but it might sort itself out. It probably will.
Ah, bless him. Look, saying thanks. Into your sweet.
We'll do what we can to help, anyway.
Yeah, I think that's one of the few good things about this little community is everyone's quite happy to chip in, try and help out.
I always think I'm a bit off-putting about this community, but especially tonight, because I got no energy about me this week. I was fucking wrecked out.
Still more energetic than me, mate. Honestly,
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and do the double.
Oh, he's going to do the double, lads.
No, I'm gonna try.
There is no try. There is do or do not.
Do or do not.
I butchered.
Yeah, well, I will or won't, but I'll try to. And if I fail, then I did not. Like an outwise a fucking little froggy goblin muppet looking thing.
Thing is, how much would you end up telling him to fuck off? It's like, oh, go and do this.
With no legs.
It's like, go and do this. Well, I'll try. Oh, do or do not. There is no try. Look, if I go fucking start doing it and it doesn't work out, that means I fucking tried. All right, you little bastard.
You little green cunt. Yeah.
Do you remember how I met you? Eating chicken bones out of my recycling tub. Yeah, fuck off. Yoda, master.
I thought you were talking about Yoda. Then. What's he doing eating chicken bones out of your recycling?
Sorry, I was just talking to that cat in my skip.
That's all right.
Oh no, he's not there. I was talking to Master Yoda, after all. Yeah, well. He didn't do very well, really, did he? He created Darth Vader in a way. I know he didn't approve, but he kind of facilitated.
Yeah, it's much clearer in the books.
Oh, fuck the books. I'm not that interested. It's only a bloody Christmas film.
About space Nazis. Oh, hang on. He's going to get rid of his own show. Send a link. Blah, blah, blah. He's got 2 guests already. He thinks there'll be room. Yeah, 2 guests. Guests, he says.
Cool.
Yeah. He's popular.
He's popular. He's popular.
Is our Bill.
What's that from, Mike?
It's not a film, it's Maid Marian and Her Merry Men.
Oh, God, that takes me back.
It's Pancake Day. Yes, it's Pancake Day. Yes, it's Pancake Day.
God. He's got
The cat.
Ultra Megatronus and Optination. Optination? Do I know Optination? I don't know if I've ever heard of Optination.
Where the fuck is we?
The problem is there's that many of us now that sometimes it's hard to keep track. It's like, and most of the names are quite similar as well. So you're like, is it that one?
Yeah.
Is it that one?
It's hard to count to 3, isn't it?
Everyone's some sort of variation of Opti, you know what I mean? It's like, who are you? I'm not an Opti. I'm a numpty. An Opti.
You're a numpty. You're a numpty. You're an numpty, in fact, which means that there's about 15 of you numpty nusses.
Well, you're not wrong.
In your numptinicity, though, so there's not actually 15 numpties watching you.
Oh, God, no.
You just, your numptiness is worth 15 numpties.
Oh, that's quite special.
I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. I don't even know what you're on about. Shut up. I'm trying to fag you.
And for American people, it means cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah. For anybody transcontinental, I'm not talking about killing gay people when I say smoking a fag.
Just putting his gun sideways and firing.
Yeah, we don't know that again.
Oh, God. Smoking. Oh, God.
I don't trust the government.
No, I don't blame you.
Fuck it, man.
Well,
It's licensed.
it's in chat,
It's
man.
alright.
Bill's put his link in chat.
Well, if you lot want to start getting prepared for that, because I'm going to scarper, because I'm probably going to be up in about 5 hours. It's the missus's first ever Mother's Day tomorrow, so.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Sorry.
Well, I didn't sleep last night, so I don't.
I woke up at like.
I don't know if I'll be around for it necessarily.
Yeah, I woke up in 2:45 this morning, and then ended up getting up at 5:30 because I couldn't get back to sleep.
No.
I had a few sweaty fever fits, but I didn't really sleep.
Yeah.
I've started eating again though for the first time in a week.
Good.
That's good.
I'm proud of you, mate. And that's not sarcasm.
Started to keep things down as well, but my gut still feel weird and rotten and achy. And I'm drained of energy. It's got none of me about me.
I'll be fine. So, I don't know, if you want to get some food or do whatever it is in the meantime and get ready to join Bill on his, you can call it a day here if you want. And people can
I'd like to join Bill on his if he's on the same thing as this. I think I've been on his before.
He's already put a link in our little.
Yeah,
group
there's a
chat.
link in the Facebook.
You can go straight from 1 to Tilda.
The thing is, I don't know how to use the machines.
Well, what you do is you go to the chat and you click the link and it will come to the same thing.
No,
So you should be
well,
all right.
there we go.
Should be all right.
Fluffy bird.
I've got to take the dogs out and then go to bed and then get up. It's a terrible
Take
world.
the dogs up.
Take the dogs out.
Oh. That's much different to what I thought I heard.
Oh, so true.
That's good.
As well, it shows.
What do you fucking do? Hang them off the tree like in Gremlins or something.
I love that film.
Hoyt Axton's in that film. Huh?
Who let the dogs out? Chris. That's who.
No, Hoyt Axton. He's the dad who buys. He's the inventor dad who buys the Mogwai in the first place. He's also a fucking excellent musician who wrote the song "Lightning Bar Blues," which we love.
Right, okay, I'm going to call time on this one because I'm dying. So, we shall call this, and would people like to do intros? Let's do this right first time. Phoenix?
Yeah, my name is Phoenix. My channel is called Phoenix. I mainly do reviews and narration. I've also got an Instagram account where I post some of my artwork now and again. And
all highly recommended.
All highly recommended.
Thank you, brothers. And yeah, that's who I am and where I can be found.
Tremendous. And we'd always ask Phoenix, sorry, not Phoenix, we'd always ask Policious if he wants to play the game.
What game is it? Hero Quest, yeah. I'll play that.
Asking people to subscribe to you, because that's what you want, isn't it?
Subscribe to Phoenix and Uglywretch and Ninja Bill, for goodness sake. And check out Bisto Yeti having a breakdown.
Yeah, which video is that? Is that the Prowl one?
Yeah, the Prowl. She's just fun. He doesn't have a real breakdown. He just thinks he's gonna. It's fun. I hope he's all right. I really do.
Nice.
He's a lovable bloke.
There, the boy.
Okay, so hopefully anyone who's watching this, you've got about half an hour. Get yourself go to the toilet, get yourself a drink, get whatever you do, and then go straight to Bill's channel because he needs the support and he deserves the support.
So, you got enough time now to check out Bisto Yeti doing Legacy Evolution Animated Universe Prowl, and then Ninja Bill should be about ready, and we'll be back.
And tell them that Belushi sent you.
Come with me if you want to live.
Not sure I want to live that much.
Fucking twat.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, Chris.